What up? Excuse me. Problems Mangum. The first ever installment of Off Topic. Why is it off topic? Because this is a podcast that is going off topic. I'm going to be talking about what I do in the Brew Crew and what I do on the Pop-Up Podcast, or the reasons why I do what I do on each platform. So it's the first episode. Welcome. We want to just go ahead and get into it. So, video before audio. The reason I put this one first is because if you noticed, all my podcasts have been video based, and then what I do is rip the audio off and then starting to put them on various podcast platforms. But the thing that I know, the reason behind of me doing that is because YouTube is one of the biggest social search engines behind Google, and then B, I can take that audio off and then export it to other platforms. Now, why do I do that? If y'all read or listened to Gary Vee, he talks a lot about that, and you're killing two birds with one stone. So, the biggest thing that I like to do is getting my visuals out first and then coming back and doing my audio, because I can reach a different audience that way. It's easier also on the video side to show people what I do versus me having to explain it in a pitch or something like that. If I show up with my equipment, my CEO equipment, and do the podcast there, and they see the video up there and all that, the first thing they're going to ask is, hey, what is it going to be on? So then I can shoot them to either the Pop-Up Podcast or Pop-Up WS or the ncbrewcrew.com, and then say they will also be on YouTube. So that's 3 different places, and then take all that audio and then rip it and then send it to the other social media channels, and then say, hey, you have 9 places where this is going to be viewed at, or people can view it or listen to the show that way. So it's really about expanding your content broader versus making sure that or expand your content that way people can see your stuff or hear your stuff versus them trying to figure out what exactly that you're doing when it comes to the podcast itself. So, video before audio. If you don't have a seal like I do, you use your phone. Use the video on your phone. It takes pretty good audio. The video stuff is pretty good because cameras now on phones are getting better. So that is one way you can maximize the way you do stuff. Secondly, invest in a pretty good video editor. You can find some that are just mainly on your phone itself. I suggest you ripping the video off or taking the video off, and then you finding something like I think YouTube has an editor as well. But if you need another editor of Adobe Premiere, I think it's $29 a month. Maybe $20 a month. That's a very, very, very good editor. But if you also just looking for something on the low end, as far as free 99 or something, you should go and look at iMovie or look at Windows Media Player, because both of those can do some of the stuff that you want until you want to, have a third party step in if you don't know what you're doing on the audios or on the editing portion. Those will suffice. Fiddle around with it and just put it out there. Just put content out there. As long as you're putting content out there, people will come, find what you're looking for, and just enjoy what you have to say. Well, that is it on the off-topic podcast. I forgot what I was talking about, but you can tune in tomorrow where I will be discussing the cost of collaboration. Hopefully. Now, the reason I say hopefully is because I will be down in Winston-Salem at the Inclusion Summit. Hopefully I said that right. But I know it's from 1 to 8 p.m. at Bailey Park. A lot of people are going to be there. A lot of people are going to be networking. You definitely need to come down there if you're in the Triad area of North Carolina. Also, because of Everything Black 365, that is happening on October 24th. Over in Greensboro, that is doing the prestigious NCAA Aggie Homecoming Week. It's going to be lit. That is all I'm going to say. It is going to be lit. But this is your boy, Promise Mangum, signing off on Off Topic, the place where you can figure out how I do what I do and why I do what I do. Pause y'all later. Peace.